Hello? Hello? Ma. Okay. Hello?
嗨，大家好！今天的直播是我们家的弟弟来给大家讲啊，欢迎欢迎。
大家好。大家好 ，Hello。要是 if you can hear me，你就在just type something in the chat if you can hear me. Alright, so we are going to be starting our lesson now. Let's go. Okay, we are starting now. So today's lesson is Rainbow Chinese. 拼猜2020. Hello. Okay, so today is May 10th, and today is our second class, and we will be starting now. Alright, and before we start, we are going to review some of the things we looked at last week. So here is our first example of using the 7 Rainbow Chinese color system. And this example is where we use 2 colors, green and orange. It's a left and right structure, as you can see here in the graphic. And, well, when you have this structure and when you have these 2 other characters, you can make up the character 好. Our next example is the character 树, which has 3 colors, which is still a left-right structure. So our first thing on the left is the green 木. In the middle, we have a red 柚. And on the right, we have an orange 寸. Here, these characters combined with this left-right structure create the character 树. Okay, we will now be looking at our next example. This example is the top-bottom structure made up of 2 different colors. Here we have the blue on the top and the purple on the bottom. When these 2 things are combined, we get the character 比. The next example is also a top-bottom, except there is a middle. It's kind of like a sandwich. Here we have something on the top, which is blue, something in the middle that is red, and something on the bottom that is purple. This makes the character I. This is a top, middle, bottom structure. Now we will be looking at our next example. This is, it's a 2-color structure, and it's kind of like a skewer. So I think you can imagine this like you're eating a barbecue. You have a skewer and then you have meat on it. This is just like this character structure. You have the colors red and yellow, and they cross to make the character 中. The next example we will be looking at is this outside-inside structure. We have finally been now using the gray color surrounding the inside. This gray is actually, supposed to. So here, when you have the gray surround the inside red part, you get the character 甜. And this is the Rainbow Chinese 7-color system. We have the gray on the outside, blue on the top, purple on the bottom, green on the left, orange on the right, red on the inside, and yellow on the inside. These are all the colors we'll be using to teach our Chinese characters today. Alright, the lesson will now begin. Here, we will be looking at these two parts. And I will give you some time because there is a little bit of latency with this live stream. But what character can these two pieces make? And if you have anything to say, you can type it in the chat so I can see it. Alright, now we will be moving on to the next character. With these two different pieces, this gray 横折钩 and this red left falling stroke, what character do these two characters make? I'm going to give you guys a little time. Alright, now we will be looking at the next character. This character actually has 4 parts on it. Very cool. We have a blue 饺子头, this red box thing that's almost a box except the left is chopped off, a yellow horizontal stroke, and a purple 竖钩. Now, what character do these pieces make? And if you guys want me to backtrack in your voice, if our voice is breaking, okay, if you think the voice is breaking, type something in the chat, so he can know. Okay, now we'll be looking at the next character. Shh. This character has 3 different parts on it. A red vertical stroke. Oh, I see. I think our microphone got unplugged, so now I think the sound I think it is better now. Okay, yeah. Alright, so this character has 3 different parts, a red vertical stroke, a orange horizontal stroke, and a purple horizontal stroke. Yeah. Okay, now we will be looking at our next character. And this character, similar to the one we looked at just earlier, it has 3 different parts. We have a blue horizontal stroke, a red vertical stroke, and an orange dot. And now if you combine these characters, what character do you get? I will give you some time. Okay, now we'll be moving on. This is our next character. It has 4 different parts to it. We have a blue dot, a red horizontal stroke, a green left falling stroke, and an orange 横折钩. Alright, we will be looking at our next character. This character has 3 different parts to it. A blue 横钩, a purple 弯钩, and a red horizontal stroke. And when you combine these parts, what character do you get? This is our next character, and this one is actually much more complex than the ones we've looked at earlier. This character has 4 different parts to it. A green 三点水, a red 方, a blue 握人, yep, and a purple 子, which means child. And yes, if you combine these characters of these pieces, what character do you get? Okay, now we will be reviewing the characters we have learned. This is the first character we looked at, and it is the character 力, which means strength. It is made up of a orange 横折钩 and a green left falling stroke. And it may seem like it is a cross structure, but it also is a left-right. You have the green on the left and the orange on the right. When we use this character in some words, we have 能力, which means ability, and 压力, which means pressure. This is our next character, and it is the character 刀, which means knife. And well, this is actually very similar to the other character, 力. 刀 has a gray 横折钩 and a red left falling stroke. And well, this is actually an outside-inside structure, because here, this 横折钩, which is gray, is actually surrounding this red left falling stroke. That is awesome. And well, we can use this character 刀 in the word 刀片, which means blade. Okay, we will now be looking at our next character. This is the character 争, which means to contest. It has 4 different parts to it. As I stated earlier, a 饺子头on the top, this almost a box thing, a horizontal stroke, and a 竖钩. And well, the word 斗争 means fight. This is our next character. It is 上, which means up. It is a red vertical stroke, an orange horizontal stroke, and a purple horizontal stroke. And 上面 means above, and 上学 means go to school. And if you guys want me to slow down a bit, you can just say something in the chat, because I can see it. Okay. This is the next character. It is very similar to the character 上. This is the character 下, which means down. It's made up of 3 different parts. A blue horizontal stroke, a red vertical stroke, but here we use an orange dot. This is the character 下, which means down. 下面 below. 下载 download. This is the next character. It is the character 方. 方 means square, and it has 4 different parts. A blue dot, a red horizontal stroke, a green left falling stroke, and an orange 横折钩. 方 means square. Here, this character is 子, which means child. 子 is made up of 3 different parts. A blue 横钩, a purple 弯钩, and a red horizontal stroke. And 孩子 means child. This is the character 子. Now we'll be looking at the character 游. 游 means to swim. And 我游 游 has 4 parts. A green 三点水, a red 方 and a blue 沃人儿. Yeah, I don't know that one. And a purple 子, which means child. And now when we use them, we can get 游泳, which means swim, and 游戏, which means game. Alright, now look at these characters we have looked at. You see, these are all the simpler characters. And when we combine these characters, we can get the more complex characters. We have 刀, 立, 整, 上, 下, 方, 子. And these characters act as the building blocks for other characters. As you see in the character 游, we used a 三点水, this blue piece, a 方, and a 子. Alright, let's move on. And now here, we will be looking at these 8 characters we have learned. Here is a question for you guys. Which 4 of these characters, when we combine them, can become a Chinese 成语? Think about it. Yeah, some of you guys may not know this, but you could quiz your parents and ask if they know this. Ooh. Alright, the time is up. We will be looking at the answers. For the 成语, we are using 立, 整, 上, and 游.
力争上游.
争 yeah, 争. Okay, yeah, move on. Okay, so this is the 成语 that we have. It has these 4 characters. And when you read it is 力争上游. And well, see, 力 means strength, and 争 means to contest, while 上游is upstream. Where you combine these phrases, you get the 成语 力争上游, which means to strive for the first place. And if you look deeper into the meaning, you get the phrase to aim high. A sentence about this is like here. 我们要力争上游，取得最好成绩, which means we need to aim high to get the best score. Well, this concludes today's lesson. We've looked at 8 characters and a Chinese 成语. I hope you had fun with this live stream. Yeah, this is the ending. Goodbye, everyone. Alright, bye.